Alright, let's do this thing. I'm using a mixture of the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer and the Hourglass Mineral Primer. Now I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Sand. And I'm going to mix it with a drop of the Marc Jacobs Do You Dewdrops. So I do 2 drops of the foundation, or 2 pumps of the foundation, and then 1 pump of the dewdrops, and just using like my Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, I'm just gonna mix it. And then I'm just gonna go use that brush and just paint it right on my face. And I just bought this like the silicone thing from Sally's, and I've used it a couple times and I actually really like it. Doesn't pick up any of my makeup, and I mean I don't have to do anything with it, which is nice. And it pats everything in like beautifully. I'm just gonna go in and just pat everything in. I do like the finish that it gives though. It allows you to still get that like airbrush finish that the Beauty Blender does. Alright, now with the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. I'm in the shade Medium Nude. I'm just going to do some highlighting. So we're going to go under the eyes, down the center of the nose, a little forehead action. I'm going to do a little on the cheeks and a little chin. And then going back in with my little sponge, or not sponge, a little silicone thingamajig. When I do my cheeks, I like to kind of push it down a little into the jawline, and it gives like, I don't know if you can see it, kind of like a faux contour right now. Alright, before I set with powder, I am going to go in with the Smashbox Step by Step Contour Sticks. I'm going to start with the contour one and just kind of do a 3, like 2 3s on. And then I'm going to go contour my nose, start from the eyebrows. And just go right down the center. And then taper to the point. To blend in this contour, I'm just using my Real Techniques contour brush. Now for the contour, I like to brush upwards. It gives like a more lifted, like, I mean I have a little contour here, but you can see, I think you can see that this side is like, it's lifting. Woo! If your wrist does not get tired when you're blending, you ain't blending hard enough. And I'm just using this little Royal and Langnickel Revolution brush just to blend out the contour on my nose. Alright, now I'm going in with the highlight stick and just doing a little extra highlighting underneath my eyes. Another stripe down the center, if we can get it down the center of my nose. And then just a little on the forehead. And another stripe down there just to accentuate what we've already done. To blend those out, I'm using my Morphe E48 brush. And these sticks are so creamy. They blend out so easily. And just really seamless. I'm just gonna, to do my nose, I'm just gonna pinch it. And then just blend that stripe right down. Just gonna go back in with the contour one and just put that line right back on my nose, and then just re-blend it out. Alright, to set my under eyes, I'm using my RCMA No Color powder. I love this stuff. It doesn't give you a flashback, and it gives you like the most flawless finish ever. And so I'm just gonna pat out any creases I may have incurred in the last 5 minutes. Once the powder's been on for a little bit, I'm just going to take my Morphe E3 brush and then use like a little combination of my Anastasia banana powder and MAC's Emphasize. And we're going to use those to just brush off the rest. To just pretty much set like where we bronze, I'm using my Marc Jacobs, upside down, Tantasic, or the Omega Bronze Coconut Perfect Tan in Tantasic. I love this stuff. And just like a big fluffy fan brush. I think I got it at like a Groupon thing one time. And I do love it. So we're just gonna set that. Using my It Cosmetics, my like airbrush power wand, just gonna kind of buff all that bronze out. Not out, I'm buffing it in. For eyebrows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and this is just like the number 7 brush by them. Eyebrows done. Now to go in for my eyes, I'm starting with my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre and just using a little concealer brush. I'm gonna carve underneath my eyebrows first, and then blend it down onto my lid. This creates a nice even base for the shadow. And I just like to take the same brush that we set everything with like the RCMA powder, and whatever powder is just left on it, pat right onto the eyelid, just to add a little more base. Now I'm going in with my other Marc Jacobs. I really like Marc Jacobs Beauty. It is just great. The Eye-conic Multifinish Eye Palette in Glambition. Let's use the Sigma E40. Using the... Oh man, I got powder all over me. Oh boy. Going in with this very first shade right here. We are just putting it all over the eye. Sticking with that same brush, going in with that next color. I believe, oh, they have the names. So the first color I used was She Was. I'm going in with Infamous and sticking with the E40. I'm just using it as a transition shade right in my crease. Going in with Morphe R38 brush. I'm now using Seeking, this middle taupey shade. Putting that again right in the crease, just to deepen it up. Now using my Morphe M433 brush and going in over the top. It's like this nice chocolate. We're just going in the outer corner. I'm just packing it in the outer corner, bringing it into the crease. We will blend it out later. I'm using my Sigma E35 taper blending brush, and I'm blending that nice chocolatey shade, just blending it in. Using this MAC like flat shader brush, going in with Known For, this nice gold shimmer, and I'm just gonna pack it right onto the center of my lid. Now just using the opposite side of that brush, I'm gonna take the Most, this nice shimmery pink, and we're going on the inside, the inner corner of the lid, to create a little shimmer ombre. And I like to take it a little into the inner corner as well. Once we're done with that, I'm going back in with the E35 and just blend in that crease. Let's take the Morphe R37, going back in with that taupe shade, the Seeking. I'm just gonna do my bottom lash line. And then the Morphe 433 in that nice chocolatey color, and just the outer portion of the lash line. So, eyes are done. I'm gonna do a little spritz with my MAC. Actually, no. We're just gonna finish off the face using my Hourglass Ambient lighting palette and a Morphe M310 brush. I'm just sweeping it over all three of them, right onto my cheeks. I love the subtle glow. This is more of like a lit from within kind of glow. Down the center of the nose, and just a little on my Cupid's bow. Using my Morphe E4 brush, I'm going in with Clinique's Nude Pop, just to add a little brush of color. MAC's Fix Plus. Spray all over my face. I obviously have to go in with my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. It's like the greatest thing ever. To finish off the lips, I'm going with a nice, I'm going pink. Hot pink, match the background. I'm doing it. First, I'm gonna line my lips with MAC's Stripdown and give that nice pop of color that I wanted. Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lip in Carina. This is hot pink. Woo! There you have it. I think I'm gonna call this my springtime bombshell look. So if you like this look and you want to see more from me, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you want to see in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And other than that, I'll see you soon. Peace out, peeps.